I'm joined by Agha Ruhullah, National Conference leader and Member Parliament from Srinagar. Ruhullah Sahab, you ended your campaign a day earlier after the Israeli strike in Lebanon in which Hassan Nasrallah, Hezbollah leader, was killed. Can you tell us was that the reason for you to end your campaign a day earlier?
Yes, absolutely. That was the reason. I ended my campaign in solidarity with the people of Palestine, with the people of Lebanon, who are under continuous oppression and slaughter at the hands of Israel, the continuous genocide that's been happening since generations. This was the only resistance that was offered by the people of Palestine and Lebanon, and this resistance has been facing many damages in terms of sacrifices. The assassination of Ismail Haniyeh, now the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah. So in solidarity with them, the people who are oppressed, I ended my campaign out of respect.
Right, and you ended your campaign, but Israeli attacks have been going on non-stop for many months now, and it's not going to stop here. And they are particularly targeting the leadership of Palestinian groups.
Of course they're not, but we hope the resistance rises back, the people of Palestine rise back, the people of Lebanon rise back. They gain the strength, the world gathers on their side, and the world opens its eyes and see how the children in Palestine and Lebanon are being slaughtered. It's the responsibility of the world to stand by the people who are oppressed. And in terms of the leadership, yes, the damage has been inflicted upon the resistance, as I said, in terms of high-level assassinations, high-level targeted killings. But as the history stands testament to the fact that the leadership gets eliminated or assassinated, but it's replaced by the people who believe in defending the rights and standing for the oppressed people.
Right. So does your protest align with the policy of the government of India at the center as far as Middle East is concerned, Lebanon, Palestine and Israel, or you are taking a different path?
No, India has a stated policy. Its state policy is in favor of the people of Palestine. It's against the occupation of Palestine by Israel. It's against the oppression of Israel. That's the stated policy of the Union of India. So my protest is in line with the state policy of the Union of India. Is it in line with the hardline BJP regime? No, it's not. BJP regime would want to see Muslims getting slaughtered in every corner of the world. So they get happy with any incident and any incidents where they see that Muslims are being slaughtered and oppressed. So my protest may not be in line with, and is not in line with the BJP's worldview, but it is in line with the stated policy of Union of India.
Why I'm saying, because India has adopted a stand as far as the people of Palestine are concerned, but when you talk about Hamas and Hezbollah, it may be different.
Well, the people of Palestine themselves and the people of Lebanon themselves say that the Hezbollah and Hamas are the defenders of their rights. So if we have a stated policy which is in favor of the people of Palestine, then we have to listen to the people of Palestine.
There are business establishments, shops closed in Budgam. Is it also in protests against what's happened in Lebanon?
Yes, the same thing happened when Ismail Haniyeh was assassinated, and if my memory serves me correct, it happened many times when the people of Palestine were being targeted, and similarly it's happening today as well when Hassan Nasrallah got assassinated. So it's in solidarity with the people of Palestine, with the people of Lebanon.
Some countries obviously say that Hamas, Hezbollah, they are terrorist groups. What do you have to say?
Well, there are different opinions. For them they are terrorists, for many people they are defenders. For the people of Palestine they are defenders. For the people of Lebanon they are defenders. So it depends on which side you are. So we have many examples in our own struggle for the freedom against British. Many of our freedom heroes, freedom fighters were being called terrorists by the British Empire. But were they terrorists? No, they were not terrorists. They were freedom fighters for us. Similarly, they might be terrorists for those who align with or sympathize with the Zionist regime, the oppressing regime of Israel, but they are defenders in view of people of Palestine and Lebanon.
And we haven't seen these protests elsewhere in the country. Why only Kashmir?
I think there are protests in many other places throughout the country. And Kashmir in particular has been, sensitive towards the people of Palestine and the cause of Palestine, because they understand what the people of Palestine go through. We have a similar situation. We have been suffering for last many decades, and similarly, the way the state of Kashmir is being treated, especially after the abrogation of 370, the BJP regime wants to turn it into another Palestine. So we see similarities with what is happening in Jammu and Kashmir and what has happened and continues to happen in Palestine. So we have some sort of not some sort of a complete solidarity and some moral and emotional connect with the people of Palestine.
And lastly, this is a different question. You talked about elections have been taking place, what's happening in Kashmir. You recently given a statement that if your party moves away from what people aspire, you will not take a minute to sever your ties from the party. Can you explain?
Yes, I have been talking about it in a particular context, and the context is that I expect my party, that's National Conference, to stand by its promise, which is that it will not align with BJP after the elections, come what may. And I have been saying this from the day one of this campaigning. Everywhere where I went and campaigned for the National Conference candidate, I said it in their presence, in the presence of every particular candidate, that the people are voting you and are expectedly going to vote for you with the expectations that you stand for them against the regime of BJP and against the onslaught of BJP, and you'll not align with them. So live up to these expectations.
But that's a stated position of National Conference. What makes you doubtful that they will join with BJP?
No, I'm not doubtful. I'm just doing my job. I'm just reminding the voter and the one who gets the vote how we should go ahead with this mandate. I want to give that confidence to the voters as well, that their mandate will be respected, because they have been betrayed once. Yeah. In 2014, PDP betrayed their mandate. So it must be naturally in their minds whether to trust or not, because they have seen a betrayal. So I wanted to give that confidence to the voter as well, that this
and to the party high command also a message.
A message to not only the party high command, from top to bottom, to everyone, that's not a mistake that we can afford to make.
Thank you so much. That was Agha Ruhullah sharing his thoughts with us. In Badgam, Zafar Iqbal for Mojo Story.